It's Thursday the 10th of January 2013. I'm Jo De Silva and here are some of the headlines making the news today. A preliminary report into practices at Morton Hall Crematorium which prevented grieving parents from collecting their baby's ashes has recommended an independent inquiry into the policies of other local authorities. For 45 years, staff at the council-run facility had told parents their babies would leave no ashes for them to collect. But last month it was revealed that the ashes had actually been buried in a mass grave. The report also calls for a review of current policy, practice, equipment and staff training at the crematorium to ensure national guidelines are complied with. The council also promised to give parents a full explanation, access to all records used in the investigation, the offer of counselling and to discuss an appropriate memorial. A new report into the mountain of food waste claims almost half of the world's produce, some 2 billion tonnes, is thrown away. Researchers from the Institute of Mechanical Engineers have blamed a lack of proper storage, misleadingly strict sell-by dates and consumer fads for the waste. In the UK alone, up to 30% of vegetable crops are discarded because they don't look appetising enough for supermarkets. And in Europe and the US, half of all food purchased is thrown away. According to the United Nations, the world's population is expected to reach 9.5 billion in little more than 60 years. That's an extra 3 billion mouths to feed. Despite the hype, pomp and glory, the Olympic Games appears to have done little to inspire would-be athletes. A survey carried out by ComRes for BBC Radio 5 Live found less than 1 in 5 of us were encouraged to take up more sport as a result. More than half of people feel there is too much focus on football and not enough on other sports. Detectives investigating the attempted murder of a man in Glasgow have appealed for witnesses to a deliberate hit and run. The 33-year-old victim was struck by a silver BMW car just off Annisland Road in Knightwood on Tuesday at around 12:30 p.m. He was taken by ambulance to the Western Infirmary with a fractured hip and later released. Detective Inspector Phil Capaldi said officers are studying CCTV footage to establish more information but believe the man was specifically targeted. Now, winter looks set to be finally on its way. Despite mild conditions of late, the Met Office has warned freezing temperatures and snow are expected to sweep across the country by the end of the week. Scotland is expected to be amongst the worst areas hit. By Sunday, temperatures could be as low as -5 in some parts. Oh, time to get the scarf and gloves out, I think. That's all for now, and if you'd like to get involved with delivering local news and entertainment to and about your community, please do get in touch with us at news@urtv.co.uk. See you tomorrow.